And welcome back to The Factor Uncensored. A prominent Harris County judge has been indicted, and members of the black community are outraged tonight. Judge Darrell Jordan has been charged with official oppression after former TV journalist, many of you know him, Wayne Deltrafino, alleged the judge had him arrested and jailed while in his court. An attorney and friend of Judge Jordan told me this case holds no weight. Attorney Oliver Brown joins us here on The Factor Uncensored tonight to discuss this case. Obviously, a lot of people are familiar with Judge Darrell Jordan, very popular man here in the community, not only serving on the bench, but serving in the military as we speak, serving his country. But now he's indicted. First of all, establish for us why he was indicted.
Well, that's a good question. Why is he indicted? Allegedly, he, abused his power by holding Wayne Deltrafino in contempt of court. In fact,
Wayne, for those who are not familiar, and I'm sure everyone is familiar with Wayne, he's an investigative reporter here in Houston, but working on his own independently now.
Yes, exactly. So Wayne went into court and kept asking him, interrupting the court. He was warned. He told him to stop it. And then Wayne continued to try to press him for answers on certain questions, at which time he held him in contempt of court and took him into custody. I believe that he was later given a hearing, and I believe the results of that was 3 days in jail, 6 months probation, and a $500 fine. So I don't understand how they're getting to official oppression if, in fact, he was found guilty of contempt of court.
What is a judge, if at anything, or his representatives saying now?
Well, I haven't spoken to any of his representatives as of yet. I know that he has great legal representation. I believe that he will prevail in this, and a lot of this is just a bunch of political theater. There's a lot of turmoil within the Democrat Party. There's a lot of attacks on African-American judges by certain local media that's going on, and I think this is just a fallout from that.
Now, we know the Harris County District Attorney's Office and DA Kim Hogg, they've recused themselves from this case. Why?
Because they practiced before him. So they're trying to make it, as, I guess, unbiased as possible. I believe it went over to Brian Middleton's office. But once again, he's a Democrat, and there's no telling what type of, back communications that could have been had that led to this unfortunate charge being against the judge.
Now, I have received emails from individuals who are basically saying this is an attempt to get the judge out of office, off of the bench. And it's been going to a lot of people in the black community. Your thoughts about that?
Yes, there's been a concerted effort by the Harris County District Attorney's Office to file complaints, judicial ethics complaints against Mr. Jordan. I think one recently did stick. A lot of other ones were dismissed. And right now, the DA's office is actively collecting information on various judges to try to get them off the bench through the Ethics Commission.
Now, if that is true, why would they want to get rid of Judge Jordan and any other judge, according to you, or your theory?
But my theory is that, I'm gonna just say it plain and simple. They don't like seeing African Americans on the bench. It's just that simple. The mass majority of assistant district attorneys are white, and they don't want to be told by an African American what they can and cannot do. And that's all this is. It's retribution.
Now, we're told from the Harris County District Attorney's Office they are not commenting on this case, saying it's being held and handled by the Fort Bend County District Attorney. So they're referring all questions to that because they have recused themselves. Now, Wayne Deltrafino, many of you know, the journalist, spoke out about the case today, saying, quote, "It is time for the Judicial Discipline Commission to let the public know this kind of stuff won't be tolerated with judges."